Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. I appreciate you all so much. What a wonderful. So it is my 8th week on Zepbound and my first week on 5 milligrams. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So to start off, this week has been extremely rough, and it's not having anything to do with really the Zepbound. It has been my back. So I don't know if I said in my last video, but I was dog sitting over the last week. I had, or the week before that, I had extra dogs other than my baby girl back there. And so I had like 2 extra dogs sleeping with me, and I tore my back up. So like Sunday night, Monday morning, I woke up and my back was hurting so bad. So that's how my week started. And then, I mean, it was so bad. Like I actually had, I thought I had physical therapy on Monday, but I got my dates wrong and I went all the way down there and they're like, no, you're supposed to be here on Wednesday. And I'm like, great. Okay. So came back home. I had to work that day. I worked from home, and my back was just like on fire. It was like in the upper middle towards the left a little bit. Like just I've never had that particular pain before, and it was really awful. But I mean, I was just trying to get through the day, and then like after about, I don't know, I think it was like 11. It was like 11 a.m. when I realized I had not taken my injection yet. So normally I try to take it at like 8 a.m. when I wake up on Mondays, but completely forgot. I had a lot of anxiety about titrating up to 5 milligrams. So this is my first injection on 5. And I had a lot of anxiety about it, but I just went ahead and took it. My biggest concern really was the heart rate stuff. Stomach stuff I can handle. I can manage that, but the heart rate stuff was what was scaring me the most. So I felt like I was on edge all day, especially because like my back was hurting. So I was like very uncomfortable, sitting very uncomfortable all day, had to be at work, and I was just like miserable. And then I just kept checking my heart rate, and I'm like, okay, it's still fine. It's still fine. It's still fine. As far as any like symptoms or anything like that from Zepbound on Monday, I don't know that I really had any. I was really just focused on the pain in my back. So even if I did have any, they must have not have been worse than what I was already feeling. So Monday for food, I had Chobani peach yogurt with the Nature Valley protein yogurt is like my go-to. I eat that almost every day. So that was one thing that I had on Monday. And then for dinner, I had like 2 pieces of barbecue grilled chicken, and I had like a big like bowl of like raw vegetables. So I had like carrots, sweet peppers, broccoli, and something else. I can't remember. And then I had like some little cut up pieces of cheese, and I had that. That was like my dinner on Monday. And then that was pretty much all I had Monday, which doesn't seem a lot. I did have a protein milk, and that was pretty much everything on Monday. And then moving into Tuesday, my back pain would not let up, and it was so bad. Like I woke up Tuesday morning and had to call out of work. I was like, I cannot sit through another 8-hour shift of work with my back feeling like this. And so I took off of work and I was trying to just like rest. I think I woke up, had like a banana, and then like I was just trying to rest, but my back was hurting so bad. And at this point, like the pain was so sharp. It was like in my chest, like right in like where my heart is. And of course, you guys know I am freaking out over my heart rate. My heart rate was normal. I didn't have any issues there. But the pain in my back was like shooting, and I was freaking out at that point. Once I started feeling it in my chest, I was like, well, I mean, a back pain is a sign of a heart attack. And in some cases, so in my head, I'm like, maybe this is just a heart attack. Like maybe I'm just been having like a days long heart attack at this point. Like, I don't know. So I call my doctor's office. I talked to a triage nurse there. And because of my health history, she was just like, if you're having any kind of chest pain, we recommend you go to the hospital to get it checked out, get a chest x-ray, blood work done, EKG, all of that. So I did. So I went to the hospital and they did chest x-ray. My heart looks fine. They're like, your heart looks great. My only issue that I had, aside from my back pain, was that my potassium was a little low. So they gave me some potassium and that was it. They said I was not at all dehydrated because they did check for that. And they were like, you're not dehydrated. It looks like, that your hydration levels are great. So I was like, hey, drink your water, you guys, and you can be like me and you don't have dehydration issues. But yeah, I was really proud of myself because like, I'm always worried, like, am I dehydrated? I don't know why I always think I'm dehydrated, even though I drink a lot of water. So I was like, hey, we're doing something right. But they didn't give me anything for my back pain. But I did have muscle relaxers that I was prescribed for migraines. I do not like taking this medicine because the first and only time I've taken it, I got so extremely sleepy and I hated it. I don't like feeling super sleepy like that, especially if I still have to like go to work and things. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll take it. Maybe I'll only take half. So I ended up only taking half and it was fine. Just kind of helped me relax a little bit and sleep. So that was pretty much Tuesday. Food that I had on Tuesday was, I had the banana. I went and got a cauliflower pizza from the grocery store. I had that for dinner with some sweet peppers, and then I had a little after dinner snack of some yogurt and granola. So that was Tuesday. So Wednesday I wake up, back is still crazy painful, but I had physical therapy that day because remember I went on Monday and they're like, girl, you're not supposed to be here. So went back on Wednesday. And so the physical therapy I'm getting is for my right shoulder and arm because I have like pinched nerve issues with pinched nerve, and yeah, it's not great. So the exercises they had me doing for my pinched nerve was irritating the heck out of the new issue that I was having. My physical therapist was like, listen, we'll call it early this time because like, I don't want to aggravate what you got going on right now. I think you just need to go home and relax and rest. I did do quite a few of the exercises before we did cut it short, but, and I don't know if it was those or if it was just like the peak of the pain, but Wednesday, I did go home and work from home on Wednesday. And by the time I finished work, I was literally crying. Like I was in so much pain and I was just getting so like irritated and aggravated at every little thing. I did not go to ballet on Wednesday. Now, if you guys watch pretty much any of my other videos, you know I do not miss ballet. I go if I have a migraine, a stomach ache, I go to ballet. But I could not. Like the whole day I was like, I can't go to ballet like this. I cannot go to ballet like this. I cannot. Like I kept saying that to myself, but then it was like the last like 30 minutes before ballet class, I started getting ready like I was going to ballet. I was like, no, you could do this. You could do this. And I got to go walk up the stairs and I was like, I can't do it. So I stayed home from ballet on Wednesday and I felt terrible about it. Like I kind of just sulked in my bed the rest of the night about it, took a hot shower, took another muscle relaxer, half of a muscle relaxer, and then I went to bed. For Wednesday, I had some ground beef patties, like burger patties that I had cooked with some cheese on avocado. I know I had an avocado. I had some poblano peppers, just like raw. And then I had some blackberries, like that was probably like around lunchtime. I had blackberries alongside some eggs. And I had my yogurt and granola and a protein milk on Wednesday. So that was my Wednesday. Thursday, I wake up, my back is starting to feel better. It's not 100%, but it's like I can manage now. So I went into work. At this point, I think because like the pain had subsided, I was starting to feel like the effects of the GLP-1 are just kind of clocking in to the 5 milligrams of Zepbound. And it the food noise was so very quiet, and I was loving that. I did feel like I had a lot of energy. I also attributed that on Thursday at least to like the whole week me feeling like crap and just doing nothing but sleeping. And then like now I'm finally starting to feel better and I feel like I have energy. My back was still not great, so I still just kind of took it easy. I went to work, came home, and like just relax because I was like, I just need this to fully go away. The weekend's coming up. I have things that I want that I'm supposed to be doing over the weekend, and I don't want back pain to interfere with that. So Thursday, I just kind of came home, took it easy. So throughout the day Thursday, I had the rest of my burger patties, another avocado. I had some banana with peanut butter and granola. It's like my go-to little sweet snack these days. I had eggs for dinner because I had the burger patties at work. When I got home, I had eggs and I just like sauteed some like onions and peppers to go with my eggs. I had a piece of toast, and I think that was it. That was all I had on Thursday. So, and then Friday comes, I'm feeling so much better to go to work, have a pretty good day at work. I was really not hungry, and I like food was so not on my mind. I didn't pack anything. I didn't think about it at lunch. I think towards like the end of my day, I was like, shit, I haven't really eaten anything. I had a protein milk at work, and then I had like a Slim Jim and some like, those the malt balls, what are they called? Whoppers. So like a total of 6 Whoppers. And then when I got home, I ended up just eating some eggs and toast and an avocado. And like that was it. So I didn't really eat like a whole lot, and I probably need to eat more in general, but that was Friday. Saturday, I did have to work for a couple hours on Saturday. So I got up. I didn't have to go in until like 11, 11:30, 12. So I got up. I was feeling like I had so much energy on Saturday. Like, I mean, I woke up, I got myself together, I started doing laundry, I cleaned the kitchen, I did all that stuff before like I left for work. But I had to take a friend to work that day, so I ended up leaving like around 10:30. So I did all that before 10:30. I did like a load and a half of laundry plus like dishes and like some like light cleaning elsewhere. But then I went to work. After I got off of work, I went to the grocery store, picked up a few things, came home, ended up finishing up like my laundry that I had started. And then I did some more cleaning around my room, started like with helping a friend with some stuff that they have going on, which ends up being like, a full garage clean out. I started like kind of organizing on Saturday night, but we ended up finishing the rest today, which we'll get into in a minute. But basically, so yeah, so I did all that, helped with that. Then I took my dog on like a really long walk because we hadn't walked all week. And honestly, my walk on Saturday was like the first real exercise I had all week, unless you want to count the little bit of physical therapy I did. Actually, I lied. I actually did walk on Friday after work. When I got home, I took my dog on like a quick walk, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. And then Saturday, we did the long walk. We did like an hour or so. I wasn't really keeping track. For food on Saturday, I got these spicy chicken wings from Safeway. They are very good. If you have a Safeway, you should definitely try them. They are very, very good. So I had like 4 of those. I sliced up like some heirloom tomato, put some lemon juice and some salt over that. And then I had like my side of sweet peppers because I'm addicted at this point. I'm pretty sure sweet peppers feature in just about every day of my life at this point. I love sweet peppers. I always have, but I've been liking them more and more. I think that was it. Oh yeah, I had a half of a jalapeno roll with my dinner. So yeah, that was my Saturday food. I also had like my yogurt and granola before I left for work that day. And then I had like a protein milk around lunchtime, and then I had my dinner. So that was Saturday. So today, Sunday, I woke up. I was doing some like laundry, like sheets, towels, that kind of stuff, because I already did my clothes. And like I said, I had some helped out with a friend, like just like doing a really, really deep clean on their garage. That pretty much took all day. I did have to make a couple stops. Well, I didn't have to. I took one of my other friends to work this afternoon. I got an iced coffee, and because that's kind of been my like Sunday rituals to have that iced coffee. But it's like really the only time I'm having coffee. So, you know, I came back, finished helping with the garage, and that, like I said, that pretty much took all day. I did not eat much up until dinner time. Like I had, aside from the iced coffee, I had a little piece, the other like half of my jalapeno roll from the night before. And I put like a couple pieces of salami on there. And like that was all I had from whenever I woke up to about 6 or 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock. Yeah. So for dinner tonight, I had my leftover chicken wings. I had four chicken wings, the spicy ones from Safeway. So I had that. I had a potato casserole, 2 sweet peppers, and some sliced tomato with the lemon and salt, and another piece of jalapeno roll. So I had a pretty big dinner, and it was so good. I mean, like I said, I had a very long day. I did a lot of cleaning. While I didn't go out and exercise or take long walks or anything like that, I was literally cleaning, lifting, moving all day long. So I definitely earned my dinner, and my dinner was so good. So that was pretty much my week. So obviously I said nothing about side effects because I don't really have any. I am so grateful that I am one of the people who can enjoy being on Zepbound or any GLP-1. I mean, obviously I don't know if any of the other GLP-1s would be the same, but so far I'm on 5 milligrams now. My heart rate has been pretty much fine. I think there was like one night, it was like day 2 or day 3 into the week, and like at bedtime I felt like my heart, like that sound in my ears, but my heart rate was normal. It was like 78 or 9 or something, so it wasn't high or anything crazy. The only thing that I would say as far as side effects go that I really noticed throughout the week was the first time I ate in the day, I would feel slightly queasy after. Now it wasn't like, oh my god, I might throw up, but it was like, ooh, like, ooh, I don't know. I'm not having any kind of like major like nausea or feeling of like real sickness. The worst I get is heartburn. I've definitely noticed the heartburn has been intense, especially after acidic food. And I do like my acidic food. I love tomatoes. I had tomatoes twice this week for dinner, just raw with lemon juice on it. So I definitely was feeling that after. I just took some Tums about it, and it was fine. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't unbearable. Not like if I had like spaghetti or something, but the side effects are not bad so far. I mean, who knows what it'll be like when I move up to a different dose. But as of right now, on 5, this is cool. I can do this, especially because now that we get to the good stuff, I lost 7 pounds this week. So I was at last week 269, where I had been for a while. I'm at like 262, 261. We'll just say 262. That's 7 pounds. I say 262 because it was like 261.9, and while normally I don't count ounces when it's that close, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it 262. We're rounding up. So yeah, 262, that's 7 pounds lost. That's huge. That's the most I've lost in a week since being on Zepbound. Now I don't want anyone freaking out on me like, oh, you should only be losing 2 pounds. I wasn't trying to lose more than 2 pounds. it just happened. Like I said, I'm not trying to like restrict and like work. I was hardly worked out at all. I went on 2 walks this week. Um, and I ate every single day. I mean, I may not have eaten a lot every single day, but I ate every single day, and I ate food that has nutrition in it, and not like junk food. I had like the only junk food I had this week were like the Whoppers and the iced coffee. So, that's a win. Like I feel full and I feel happy. I feel good. I have a lot of energy. So I feel like I'm doing something right. I don't feel sick. I lost 7 pounds this week and I'm happy about it. I definitely went down on my Zozo fit. So yeah, um, it was a good week. I mean, it was a bad week, but numbers wise, as far as weight loss goes, it was a good week. While this week had its challenges with my back pain, towards the end of the week, I was feeling very, very good, lots of energy, and just kind of happy to be alive. So, um, there's a silver lining. So, that was week 8 on Zepbound. I want to thank you guys all for joining me again. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my face, subscribe to my channel. Let me know how your first titration up to a higher dose of your glp-1, if you're on one, of course, went for you. Also, I just want to know how your week went. That's going to be it for me today. This is my emotional support water bottle. Drink your water, everybody, and have a great week. I'll see you next time.